Number one, charge what you're worth. Please don't undervalue yourself. I know when people tend to charge cheaper prices, they think they can get more work. But really, in reality, if you raise your prices, you will start attracting higher end clientele and you will open the door for more of that higher end clientele. So charge what you're worth and don't undervalue yourself. Number two is under-promise and over-deliver. Over-deliver is so important. If you feel like you can do, say you're a graphic designer like me, 30 logos as an option for the client, do 30 logos, but tell them, okay, I will send you 15 options by the end of today or in 3 days. By that, whenever you start over-delivering and under-promising, the clientele tends to come back for more work because they love how efficient you are and they think that you are going above and beyond. For me, as a graphic designer and digital artist, I made a bunch of logos that went nowhere. I put up a post on Facebook asking all my friends, tell me about your business, can I make you a logo, can I refresh your logo, and if you like it, you can have the option of purchasing it. I then started a thing where I sold $25 logos. So you should start free or start small. Pick a price, something that is affordable for people to buy your services, and something that you know you're not overworking yourself for such a small amount of money. Number four, presentation is everything. I learned this from a friend who created a Google slide with his top slide being his name, his logo, the client name, and the client project. And each slide from there onwards was a different image of his logos that he created. And that way the client can open it on their phone or their email and just scroll through, and each page has its own visual. This presentation for me was a game changer. Once I start presenting my work in this manner, I realized that I started getting better feedback from clientele and absolutely more consistent clientele. So the loud jungle noises you hear are the tropical birds that surround me. Number five, this is quite important as well. This can go for anyone, any freelancer. Proposals and invoices. Before I start any project, I always send a professional proposal in a Google document that states, my breakdown of each service and how long it'll take me, the timeline, very detailed things that maybe the client doesn't understand how much effort and work is going into the project. I think once the client sees a breakdown, they're more obliged to pay higher prices. So, proposals go out before you start any work. Then at the bottom of my proposal, I always put a disclaimer stating that my prices reflect a standard market rate, my time and efficiency, my creativity, my communication skills, and last but not least, my super fast turnaround, okay? Same goes with invoices. Invoices, always invoice the 50% deposit and invoice the remaining balance of 50%. Again, you can do this on Google Docs. Google Docs is absolutely amazing because you don't have to pay for Word or PowerPoint or Excel. You can use all of these, and you can send it as a link or you can download it and send it as a file. Number six, I hate to admit this, but it's go with the flow / fake it till you make it, okay? So fake it till you make it. That said, if you don't know how to do something, there's always YouTube. You can learn for free. You can study it, you can educate yourself, and then you can utilize those skills in your project that you have now. I think never telling the client that you can't do something and then learning about it later, you actually end up learning it, taking on those skill set and becoming a better designer / freelancer, photographer, whatever you're doing. Never take on a job that you think you're underqualified for. Number seven, if you can't afford a website and put all of your work on a domain, that's okay because you can use Instagram or Behance, I believe. Presenting your work Instagram. Put as much work and art and creativity as you can on your Instagram, photography, graphic design, whatever your services may be. But you can utilize things like canva.com to create beautiful imagery, to use that to post onto social media. Even if you don't know how to do promotions and graphics and design and whatnot, that's what canva.com is for people like you. You would be surprised. Every time I share something that I've done, it usually leads to 90% of the time to new clientele. And once you share, you're always gaining a newer audience of people who never thought that you even did that for a living. You would be shocked at how many people come out of the woodwork who've known you for years, who now just realize because they saw your post, oh my God, you're a graphic designer, or oh my God, you're a photographer. Number 8, share, share, share. Share your content, share your business, share your ideas, share your creativity. I think for me, every time I share a graphic design or a job that I did that I'm really proud of, usually 90% of the time I get new clientele just from that one post. So shameless promotion is the best promotion. You would be surprised at how many people don't realize what you actually do for a living because you don't share your work. So if you're a freelancer and you're offering a service and you're not sharing as much as you can, people that you aren't normally reaching out to are not seeing your work. And those could be the best clientele that you need. Number 9, knowledge is key. Always be learning. Knowledge is always be learning something new, always be learning new trades and skills to better your business brand, expand your ideas, to offer new services, and to be able to excel at what you do and continue to raise your prices. I actually taught myself everything I know, but I did start when I was 18 at Parsons University in New York. I took a 6-week summer course in graphic design, and then from then on I just continued to hone in on my skill set by teaching myself how to do those things on YouTube. I taught myself Illustrator about 7 years ago and when I lived in Australia, and I'm very glad that I did because now I use it and I make a living off of it. The last one is so important to me. Those who don't know me, I won a grant of $10,000 or 5 years ago in LA at a conference. And besides winning that money, there was one thing that I took away from that conference. It was the Tai Lopez conference. And he said the 33% rule. 33% rule is 33% of the people should be mentoring you. Then the other 33% are people alike you in your same level playing field. And the other 33% are people that you should be mentoring. Each demographic, each 33%, you could be learning something from, but the top 33% is your mentorship. Who is mentoring you? Who are you following? Who do you want to be like? Who do you thrive to succeed as much as? For me, I have the most incredible mentors. One I met on Instagram, and still to this day, he is one of my favorite mentors. The other mentor is someone who really pushed me to succeed at this new project that I'm doing. And he is my biggest cheerleader and follows me every step of the way. And I'm really thankful for you, Rishi. So, number 10, mentorship. If you don't have a mentor, you should go out and get one right now. These are my top 10 how to thrive as a freelancer, and I hope it was helpful. Drop me some comments, questions, and please send me a message if you need any more advice. Thank you so much.